Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the car market in 2024, about the crazy car prices, the how difficult it is to get it, the accurate price on a car online, how there's so many additional fees to look out for. So hopefully if you are shopping for a car, you'll find these tips helpful and I hope it gets you a better deal. If you find them helpful and it does get you a better deal, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. Now, if you never watched any of my videos before and you're wondering a little bit about me, I'm into cars. So I like to make videos about cars. I'm also on Toro, which is spelled Turo. Go ahead and Google and look it up. It's a car sharing platform. Now, some of you that are watching may be already a host on that platform, and you may be wondering what I use on Toro, like when it comes to lock boxes, car cleaning stuff, etc. Or maybe you're thinking, you know what it is, or you look into it and you wonder, hey, what should I do? Well, what I did, I put in the link. In the description box, I put a link of everything that I use. So no matter if you're already on Toro or you're thinking about joining or you just find out what it is, you can go ahead, check out what I use. And if you decide to try it out, Toro, you can maybe some of the things I use, you may find it helpful yourself. So don't forget, check that out if it catches your interest. Now, if you're just here to watch about, what's going on with the car market, let's get into it. So a lot of us know that prices are all-time highs, right? Prices through the roof, affordability is really difficult, and I don't know what's to come, right? Hopefully we get some relief. Hopefully interest rates continue to go down. Recently we got a small rate cut. So hopefully those keep on coming because that's going to help with affordability. Hopefully incentives continue to go up. Some good news is car sales are down. And for prices to go down, for there to be incentives, for there to be, for things to improve, we need sales to be down. That way there will be a correction when it comes to pricing. And with prices being down, not prices being down, sorry, they're all-time high, but with car sales being down and inventory growing, they're starting to do more incentives on vehicles, including new and used. But now there's some things to look out for, right? In 2024 is really hard to get the right price out the door to see the right price online. A lot of you may be shopping online on like websites like cars.com, Auto Trader, and Car Guru, and other ones, right? There's a lot of websites out there that you can go ahead and look at inventory. You can check out cars are for sale and things like that. But those prices, a lot of times that you see that are being advertised, they can be really misleading and you could really be disappointed when you arrive to the car dealership, especially if you do like a long drive. Like a lot of us are willing to do a long drive for a good deal, but there are going to be things I want you to look out for. If you are looking for used cars and you're using, let's say, Auto Trader, it's one of my favorite websites. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get paid by them, but it's one of the websites I use to look into cars when I'm buying or just to learn, just to see how the market's doing. And when you are on Auto Trader, now all dealerships don't do this. I'm trying to make that clear, but a lot of dealerships are doing this, and I feel more and more are doing it. You'll see an attractive price. You'll see a price that's gonna get your attention, especially if it's a car that you're looking for. So, for example, let's say you're looking for an SUV, let's say a Toyota 4Runner. And let's say with the year that you're looking for, the mileage, you're seeing that they're all running for $40,000. But one catches your eye and it's a few $1,000s less. Well, there's going to be a few reasons why it's a few $1,000s less. It could be that it doesn't have a good Carfax. It might have been an accident, a rebuilt title, things like that. That's why it's so important to check the Carfax. Or it could be that the dealership is advertising an attractive price and hopes to grab your attention, get you in the door, and they are hoping that you come so they can sell you a car, right? But if you read the small print that's really difficult to read, that you almost need a magnifying glass, you're gonna notice, well, they'll have some type of package, and they'll sometimes it's called a reconditioning fee, sometimes it's called the Advantage package. It's whatever the dealership decides to name it. The reconditioning is common, and then they'll tell you, it's the money that it costs them to get the car ready to be sold. This car is fairly new with low mileage. It didn't cost the dealership a lot of money to get it ready for them to sell it. A lot of times it's just to make more profit. And a lot of dealerships, what I've been seeing, if they have a really attractive price, they have that in the small print. These packages are not cheap. They could be a few $1,000s. I was looking at one earlier it was about $4,000. It was $3,995. So the car looked like, whoa, it's $5,000, or I mean, not sorry, it's $4,000 less than the rest. But the other dealerships that were selling the vehicle a little bit higher didn't have that bogus package. But that's something that I want you to look out for if you're online. Look for those packages. Read that small print. That really saved you time. Or call up the dealership before you go there and ask, hey, do you have a reconditioning fee? Is there some type of advantage package, or does it have another name? Because that really could save you a trip, because nowadays it's really hard to get these out the door prices. A lot of dealerships, if you call them and you ask them for the best price, they don't want to give it to you because they know that you may be shopping around and they don't want you to use that to get a better deal. They play a lot of games just to get you in, and then there's a lot of fees that you come to find out once you're at the dealership. And I'm talking about used cars. They're also doing this on new cars. There's a dealership that I went to. Actually, I went to a Nissan dealership out in Tampa, and they have a Florida package. So to buy a car, it's already expensive as a new car. Then they add this $1,400 for, and it's called a Florida package. So obviously I asked, hey, what's this Florida package? Can we have it removed? And at some dealerships, luckily, because things are changing a little bit, they're starting to make it negotiable. It used to be forced, and I hate that, right? So I would ask, hey, what is this Florida package? It would be window tint, some little clear film that they put on the door between the door jambs they tell you to, so it doesn't get scratched, which I think is a waste of money. They usually are not put on the best. It's usually rushed because it's by the person that's doing it. They're going there and it's volume, right? They get a ton of cars to do this too. They do it quickly and they're doing it at a discount and they're making their money through the volume. So they don't do the best job putting it on. And a lot of times what that protection supposed to do, it doesn't really do a good job because again, it was put on poorly and you're being charged 3 times the cost. So it would be better off if you just did it yourself. If you saw the value in it, you save yourself money and it'd probably be put on better. But then there's a forward package. So you're gonna get the car price, right? And then your taxes, tag, then there's a dealer fee, and then there's a Florida package. Then they're gonna try to sell you maintenance in the gap and this, and before you know it's thousands of dollars, and you could really end up buried in these cars. So I say in 2024, and this has been going on for a while now, but it's getting crazy just to get a price out the door. A lot of dealerships, if you call them, they don't want to give you the best out the door price. If you're using these websites like Auto Trader, you need to read the small print because they got all these packages on the cars just to make them more expensive. And in my opinion, you don't really need them. They're a waste of money. Now, that's my opinion. If you're watching this and you see the value and these protections, by all means get them. If you I'm not someone that would get them because I don't see the benefit of it. I just see the price of the car being higher. And if you are one of those individuals that likes to get out of their cars within 2 or 3 years, you could be underwater paying for things that you're never really going to get the use of. But again, it's your choice. But that's what I'm talking about. It's crazy to get a car price. It's not that easy anymore to get the out the door price because they have so many fees. Now, luckily, not all dealerships are doing this. But what's unfortunate is a lot of car dealerships are moving being to this because it helps them make more profit. And it's crazy with prices already all times high. Now you have to be looking out for these fees on the used cars, and they're even doing it on the new cars. And like I was talking about the Florida package. And it's just window tint, and you can get window tint a whole lot cheaper than a dealership. A dealership's going to charge you most likely double the price that you could get it yourself. And when you get it yourself, you can choose the film and things like that. So it's crazy out there, but be on the lookout. Look out for those packages. If you see those packages, ask if the dealership's willing to negotiate them or remove them. That's my opinion. And I'd rather stick to dealerships that don't do this. There's dealerships that don't do this. So if you are on cars.com, Auto Trader, or one of the websites like that, if you see on the small print and they're saying that they're charging you a reconditioning fee or something similar to that, I would stay away from those dealerships. That's my tip. You make the decision at the end of the day. But I'm making this video in hopes to help you. not waste time, not go through those hassles. I would stay away from those reconditioning fees, those packages that they're putting on the new cars. I would actually willing to negotiate them. I would call the dealerships before making the drive, and I would rather work with a car dealership that's more honest. So hopefully you found the video helpful. If you did, smash the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Check out the description box, and I'll see you on the next one.